Okay. While the collective, it's really nice you are here. This is a Miracle Exist Tarot channel. I'm glad if you are here. Be aware of copycats. Some of them even hacking time to time my channel also. So do not give any donations to these people. And do not believe they lie about the work actually I do and not them. They want to profit from my work financially. Do not make sure you do not give money to these people. Okay, I pick up on a court case. What is going on? There is a corrupted judge and a Scorpio man who's legally protecting themselves, but they can't change the fact that they are proofs that they wish to be extremely rich and powerful. And that's why they were corrupted in many cases. Yeah, this is the Scorpio. It's a police or a law enforcement person who was corrupted with this judge, try to obtain the riches of other people by destroying their happiness and their family, causing horrible injustice into their life in the justice system. These are evil people. I mean, people like that should never ever work in a justice system or the law enforcement system. You are the shame. You are both are the shame of a justice system and a law enforcement system. They manipulated the juridic system against innocent people to generate more money for themselves so they could have nicer holidays, nicer cars. They want to escape, but they won't escape. Source won't let them. I mean, bitch, if you don't go down in the justice system, you will die. I mean, totally. Source take you out. You are so evil. You are fucking criminal who killed the children, killed innocent women and men. You won't get away from your crimes because these are so insolent, unbelievable, audacious crimes in the face of the society. You think you are God. You think you are more powerful than the French president, that you can just kill people and take from people like that. You won't. There is this man who steals from the high priestess and pretend to be a medium, okay, or somebody really powerful, okay. So the army would work with them. I mean, it's CIA level, okay. We have here a Pisces man, a really narcissistic, a covert narcissistic Pisces man. We have a narcissistic Libra woman. We have a water sign and an earth sign woman also. The earth sign woman is probably a Libra. An Aries copycat woman. And an Aquarius man. These Aquarius man is really disgusting. I mean, these are lots of energy, huh? The law enforcement system somehow will give a victory to an empress. This is not a Taurus person, but being in an empress energy. And these people are trying to take this throne away from this empress when she is the only one who deserves it, not these people. These people are extremely burdened by the destiny of this empress and her gifts. This is the same boring energy coming out again, huh? They totally mad about it. Because they're losing. You're not losing anything. This money, this house, this car that you think was yours is a lie. It was never yours. It belongs to the empress, not you. It's totally normal using it. Yeah, it's an earth angel. This earth angel is winning. They like it or not. It does not change anything. These children and these earth angels shouldn't have been protected now, but many years ago, huh? Many years ago, they should have been protected from all these criminals, because this case shouldn't have gone this far, huh? That these criminals, they are still free and they're capable to do their crimes without any punishment. Excuse me? Excuse me? This Virgo woman, whatever she did, we regret it, not just this lifetime, but the next lifetimes also. And a Libra woman with her also. These prostitutes, Luciferian prostitutes. Unbelievable. I mean, this is more than audacious. Huh? This is how these people, not just delirant, that how can people with serious mental diseases be in a leader position and judge innocent people and say they are crazy. Unbelievable. when they themselves have serious mental diseases. And Luciferian prostitutes who were never, ever, ever, I mean, young souls without any experience, any knowledge, just stealing knowledge here and there. And they pretend to be Earth Angel. And I mean, army, police, judges fall for her young ass just because she is a trained prostitute. And people believe that she is an Earth Angel. Lillian. Unbelievable how men and women can be manipulated by sex that this Lillian does. And Marie and Celine and Pierre. I mean, Pierre, this man, I pick up on the name of Pierre, slept with male or woman judges, doesn't matter. Whoever he wants to convince is just, he's sleeping with everybody to have the results what he wants. He is the most dangerous manipulator Jezebel spirit. I mean, this bitch has houses in the US, houses in all over the world that he bought with the money of the people he killed, or with the money he earned from child trafficking. And this bitch is wanting, I mean, I can't believe that this criminal is respected. Fucking respected. So she's telling these people who stole this money, and there's not just heritage, there's not just this shit money the whole tarot community is reading about, and everybody's thinking it's their money, you know. And no, nobody will enjoy this money. I mean, those who stole it will never enjoy this money, I guarantee you, because you will absolutely lose everything and you will pass away before 2026. You won't control anything with your fucking money, bitches. Yeah, Pierre, voila. And these two women, Aquarius woman and a water sign woman, is manipulating left and right. I mean, I can't believe it. You call yourself a judge and you can't see that. You can't see that they're manipulating left and right. Really? Unbelievable. Lies and lies and lies. And I don't understand that how these people manage to bring out something as a proof what they obtained by criminal acts. I mean, you break into somebody's house and you steal something from there. Nobody give it to you. And you obtain it like it's a proof. You put it in front of the judge like you are some justifier, revengeful, evil shit, you know, who pretend to be nice and the earth angel. And you bringing down innocent children, innocent women, selling them, using them, abusing them, making money of them. And after you expect the judge to see you like a superhero, a victim of those who are the real victim and never ever hurt you. Yeah, we have here a powerful man called Robert. They are videos out. I mean, there were in investigation done. The videos are not manipulated, not artificial created. They are real. You can see that this Robert practically sacrificing kids, killing children, raping children, and they still doubt what if he's guilty or not. I mean, are you serious? Unbelievable. I mean, this is a bunch of mentally sick people. The mentally sick people, because they have money that they stole from innocent people or they obtained by criminal activities. Because of this money, blood money, they control the justice system and the law enforcement system to terrorize healthy people to be crazy. So they can take their house, they can take their car, they can push them into suicide, or if not, they will kill them and they pretend to be that is a suicide, whatever. And they doing this for more than 10 years. And nobody stops them. This is fucking ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. I can't fucking believe this. Mind manipulation. I mean, these bitches think they are fucking powerful in one person, over one person. How many you are? Hundreds of you? And you think you are powerful over one person? That you have to pull yourself together for hundreds of you to destroy one person. I mean, no, you are really far from being powerful. You are weak as shit, nothing. That's for sure. So she's telling these people will go through exactly the same thing that they put through this earth angel. And actually, I pick up on a divine feminine and divine masculine. These piece of shits will go exactly through the same than this divine masculine and divine feminine has been through. The difference is that these are chosen ones, okay? These two, this divine masculine and divine feminine is chosen one. So they build up a way that they survive. But honey, their time is off. They're not supposed to survive being in a survival mode. This is the time when they have to enjoy the fruit of their work. And this is a time that these karmic people fail. These karmic people receive the fruit of their evil work. And they must fall so people can see who they are, how evil they are. But what do you expect? These are the religious people who are blind, who does not know God, does not know source. They just hate, kill for money and status and fame. And that's why they are fucking Christians. Because that's all what they can do is kill and sacrifice. To be famous, to be rich, to be comfortable with the other people's money or with the money that they got on the blood of innocent children and innocent women and men. And they go to the church, they are the first lady, the pastor, the whatever fuck you are in that church, and you think God loves you? When the blood is dripping from your hand? Unbelievable. How many children died for this money? How many innocent women and men had to die that this Virgo woman would be rich, that this Aquarius man would be rich, that this Libra woman would be rich, that this water sign woman, Jade, Lillian, Elizabeth, what the fuck is here, her name doesn't matter. Or this karmic family, the people who's running like a fucking hamster in a wheel, hamster wheel for the money and the power. Opening their fucking leg and manipulating everybody. That voodoo shit they have. Then there is a video out about the rituals they do on children and adults to have a sacrifice and blood is everywhere. I mean, that is horroristic. I mean, worse than a horror film. And you can see what these people are doing. And they is still, these people, there is a possibility they can walk away with their wealth that is not theirs. They stole from others. I mean, what is the judge? What is the justice system? What is the law enforcement system is doing, for God's sake? Giving job prostitutes like that? And telling those are the divine feminine and divine masculine, they are not divine, they are karmic, they are not earth angels, or they manipulating, they are evil, they doing dark magic, they are criminals, blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. You ruined them down so much that they can't even get out of their house. You took all money away from them. You took their health away. You took everything away from them. And it's they are the criminals that actually you are. And people can't see how much you projecting your own crimes on innocent people. Then secretly, behind your fucking church, you're executing children. For power and money? The evidence are there. These men and women caused illegal pregnancies, forced people into sex slavery, sex trafficking, forced them. They did not do it from free will. Manipulation, blackmailing left and right, stealing left and right, I mean, the crimes are so much that if I would start telling their crimes, I would not be able to finish after 3 hours just telling their crime after crime after crime after crime after crime, 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 crime. And these are the people who are respectable in a society, in a justice system, in a law enforcement system, and they speak up against somebody who's innocent. And they are taken seriously. And everybody thinks only one thing: how to escape and profit from the situation. Money. How many children died? It doesn't matter. How many children will die because they're still working on how to steal these Empress, High Priestess, Earth Angels children and sacrifice them? Because they want those children blood, and after they want the blood of the Empress, and she's fucking holding for more than 7 years now, and they want her to abuse more 70 years or 20 or 30 or 100. What the fuck? And nobody does anything. How can these criminals still breathe outside of prison? How is it possible? Then it's impossible to see their human nature, because everything what they have, soul, body, psyche, mind, is covered with the blood of the children and innocent people they killed. The prison is not enough punishment for these people. It's a too easy punishment. How can you normalize and walk away when these people, hundreds, if not thousands of children, blood dripping from their hands, and they think they didn't do anything wrong? They accusing other people who never ever hurt anybody. Unbelievable. This Aquarius guy is nothing else but a male prostitute. I mean, he used to do a porno, 18 plus films for money. And now he is a respectable man in a justice system and a law enforcement system. Are you serious out there, guys? And when these people publicly sexually humiliate an earth angel, nobody wants to deal with the earth angel. Nobody's questioning what the fuck happened there. How many people these people humiliated sexually publicly to steal their position, to steal their money, to steal what is there spiritually, so they could shine when they nothing else but female and male hookers, soulless hookers. Nothing is divine. Just because they go in a fucking church, they go in as a sinner, and they come out with blood dripping from their hands, does not make you Christian, does not make you divine, does not make you somebody who knows God. Are you kidding? You spitting into face of God. The only God you have is Lucifer, and you hiding it from people, because if people would know, they would never ever deal with you. If they would see all the babies and children you killed secretly, They would never ever deal with you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, you have so much proof against these people that they are criminals and mentally sick. I mean, they attacked judges, they killed judges in the past. You find the body of the judge who they killed. And still, you don't put them in prison, or what the fuck is going on? You want to give a position on a golden plate to the criminal who killed babies, children, judges, police, gendarme, and powerful people in the army, even politicians who deal with terrorists, who steal weapons from the army and selling it. That's how he's becoming rich. And you want to give a respectable, high profile position to a person like that so they could cause more damages? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, this is a top, you know, in France, a justice system is like a dinosaurs. I mean, I watched the last 15 years, many cases. I mean, it went down like a scandal. I mean, like you can see an entire fire department raping a young girl, 14 years old. And by the time the judge start judging the case, the young girl is 18 years old. By the time that young girl committed suicide at least 6 times, and because of that shit asshole man who raped her, not once, not twice, but regularly. And they telling the judge that the girl is a prostitute because she let her to be raped. I mean, fuck you. When you are 6, 7 big men and that girl can't even move, what do you want a girl to do? What can she do? How she can protect herself? And cases like that, thousands and thousands and thousands of cases. And what does the French justice system do? Like a diplodocus, bum, 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 nothing. They wait, maybe the girl will, the 10th or 15th suicide, maybe will be successful, like that the case will come down, and the fucking fireman who raped her can get away. And this is just one case. There are so many others like these people here, raping children, kids, babies, women, left and right. This earth angel, I mean, doing a business, raping this earth angel day and night, and after saying she's a prostitute, she wanted, excuse me, who the fuck wants to be raped? Who the fuck gives authorization to be raped? Fuck you. And what does the judges, what does the justice system, the law enforcement system do? Nothing. Because it's slow. Just because somebody is a police, just because somebody a soldier, just because somebody a gendarme, just because somebody a judge, just because somebody a procurer, just because somebody a fireman, they can commit the most disgusting, outrageous crimes. They are protected because of the title they have. Just because this Virgo woman has in her family judges, secret service, army people, she can kill who she wants. She can destroy and steal milliards and milliards of euros from innocent people and kill them and put them into prison, terrorize them crazy, and the whole fucking family, white collar family, back her up. My question is that how the fuck you call your country fraternity, equality? Where the fuck is the democracy? Equality and fraternity you talk about. And I mean here, are you kidding? Foreigners, you treat foreigners like fucking shit, man, nothing. I mean, when you have a case, when an entire fucking fireman station rape a French girl, 14 years old, and they don't get judged, what do you expect? When they are people who are not French dying left and right, their children are dying left and right, and these privileged people walking with dignity and respect, they go back home and put the knife on a baby's neck, and nobody does anything because it's normal. It's normal. Don't be surprised nobody's helping Gaza. How do you want countries like France or Germany or England help Gaza? I mean, worst thing than going on in Gaza, going in their own country, but they hide it. Nobody knows it because everything is going in secret. They're killing their own children. And nobody knows it because it's kept secret, very kept secret. When you test military weapons, okay, like guns and this kind of shits, you do illegal operations, you do regular group rapes, in somebody's house you break in, and after you are audacious enough to steal that person money, work, salary, business, heritage, make money of her body that she never ever give you authorization, and after when you destroy her totally, oh, she's crazy, she doesn't know why, because when she tells the truth is so bad, all the crime these people did is so fucking bad that it's unbelievable. So nobody believes that. Like this French 14 years old girl, nobody believes her. That the entire fucking fire department fucked her. 14 years old. Even when she had abortion. My question, did they do any DNA test on the baby she lost? Who the fuck was the father? Does really the justice system care about justice? Or it's covering up the ass of criminals who are judges, procurers, who are very important politicians? I mean, when you are procurer and you are in a hotel and enjoying hunky-punky with young women like 12, 13, 14, 16 years old, you accidentally kill 2 or 3 of them for fun as fetish, and the cleaning group is coming, and Monsieur Procureur partir and go to the tribunal, to judge, to provide justice. Who do you think procureurs like him? I mean, I was doing a channeling on this procurer 3 years ago. Do you think this procurer is in prison? No, it's not. They are procurer on another department. Unbelievable. The hardest thing what we do, channelers, you know, when we see criminals and injustice and these people walk away and they continue committing crimes. So more and more children will die, more and more innocent people will die. And this is ridiculous. I mean, the whole fucking justice system needs a reform. It is impossible that it moves like a dinosaur. I mean, are you kidding? You tell somebody that, oh, you stay in your city, and it takes 1, 2, or 3 years until finally this person is accused with the crime he committed 1, 2, or 3 years ago. And during that time, this person will build up bullshit protection, and you know, it's take again the delay. I mean, man, when you have proof that person killed somebody, what the fuck is this waiting? What are you waiting for? That this person will kill more children, more people, steal more money, more judges? I mean, because you can see judges are dying. Don't worry, these are not the corrupted judges who's dying. It's not the corrupted police or gendarme who's dying. These are the good ones who really wants that justice. Unbelievable. It's really frustrating. And if I'm frustrated, I'm just a channeler. Imagine when you are a gendarme and you really want to do your job, or you're an investigator, or you are a judge who really want justice. How frustrating for them when the whole dinosaur system is actually blocking itself to provide justice. when you represent law enforcement, I mean, when you represent gendarmes, you represent police or army or fire departments, you know. I mean, man, you're supposed to show an example to the society. You're supposed to protect. I mean, isn't it the reason why you went there? Or you went there so you could be a corrupted person or a corrupted criminal organization who sent you there to work there? I know it's not always black and white. I know that. But it's annoying. How can that important serial killers and criminals get away? And not just once, but regularly. And with horrible crimes. I mean, I just did a reading and a channeling on a TikTok. I mean, are you kidding? A hairdresser in a child protection justice system? A hairdresser who never ever went to university or never ever did any high grade studies? Just because, fraud and all kind of trickery and hacking, suddenly she steps up with a qualification and people giving her positions when she does not do anything, just cut hairs. And somebody got mad on my TikTok that no, that can't be possible, honey. You can't imagine what is possible. And I told all of how can they do it, huh? How can somebody become judge who never went to university? Huh? These are psychopaths. And when a justice does not function properly, unfortunately, these predators and these parasites live on a system and make the whole country start rotting from the bottom. Do you understand? When a criminal who steals identities, and after, for example, this black guy, I did a channeling on this black guy. This black guy found a black judge who was really sick in a hospital and killed him and took over his identity. So this black guy had the black guy who died, his house, his car, and of course a degree also. He took up on his name. And he has a group of professional hackers. So everything was hacked, that the photos exchange, if somebody traced down the university, it's this black guy criminal who did the university when he never ever went there. And after, from north of France, he moved to south of France and wanted to take up. I hope he didn't take, because when I give this reading, I hope somebody stopped him, huh? But who knows, huh? He applied for a judge position in south of France on the name of the real judge who actually he killed and took up his position. I mean, it is totally possible. You think I'm crazy? You think I'm making up story? Start doing your research. Start hacking the hackers. Start providing real justice. I mean, when this is possible, I mean, I'm not saying all judges like that, because it's not. But how can somebody become a judge who never ever went to university? The only thing he can do is kill, steal, and pretend. I mean, in psychology, we call this a psychological shapeshifter. I mean, I talked about this on my TikTok. There was this film out in a cinema a long time ago about this guy who could imitate any job, like being a doctor at 1 minute after driving an airplane, and nobody ever noticed that he's lying, because he is a perfect shapeshifter. You don't tell me that it doesn't exist. It does. And then you do little favors for somebody because their father is a judge, because they this and this is in the justice system or army or law enforcement system. You have no fucking idea. You might back up a serious criminal, a serial killer, or a terrorist, and you don't even know it. And if there is somewhere a trace, because somewhere there are bodies that was found, or criminal ring that was caught, these people will use those people around them who doesn't even think that this person is a criminal because a good reputation they have, to destroy innocent one, because they have to blame somebody, isn't it? And in France, it's quite specific, because usually, well, in England now, not really, because it's becoming a bit like France, but in the US still and Canada still, when people speak up, it comes out the truth. But in France, they hide. They want to hide everything because they don't want the dirt out. They don't want the dirt out. But when you don't want the dirt out, the dirt will grow and the dirt will destroy you. Simple as that. You can't pretend that dirt does not exist. You sweep it under the tapis, the carpet. After the next dirt comes, you sweep it under the carpet. The next one, sweep it again, sweep it again, sweep it again. After you have such a big fucking mountain of dirt that an entire world can see it. You can't hide it after anymore. And how many children, how many innocent people has to die or go to prison innocent or be titularized crazy so these people can have lavish parties, beautiful cars, beautiful houses, luxury holidays on the money of those people who were titularized crazy? I mean, how can you call yourself a psychiatrist when you are corrupted? I mean, what's the point of your job? Who do you heal exactly? Do you heal anyone at all? But you have a good reputation. So when you say somebody's crazy, that person's crazy, you can throw them in, that is the better case. Anyway, you can do whatever you want with that person, isn't it? This is abuse on a high level. Honestly, people need to wake up, because this level of injustice is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, 2 years ago, I realized that all these people give a shit about justice, and they don't help anybody. You have children escaping from these abusers, and they asking help, and they don't, escaping in the middle of the forest, and they can get out there because they are Stasis, they are very intelligent. They have higher intelligence than a child. That's why they were kept in hostage. They were tortured because of their qualities and their intelligence. And they managed to escape. They exhausted. And there is no gendarme, no police who would help them because they don't trust them. Because actually, gendarme and police who took them on that place where they were tortured, they don't trust them. They don't know who to ask help from. children, the most fragile part of the society, treated like objects, seeding trauma in children left and right. Who cares? That's life. They have enough rich elite family with rich kids who are spoiled and brought up as a narcissistic shit, who will continue this abuse. While those children who actually have real values, rotten in foster home, were they abusing them continuously also. The justice system who has proof. I mean, when you have proof in certain gendarmerie that there is a father who abused their children, and in another department like a child protection service, they don't even do any investigation. They don't even look at it, if there is any dossier, or if the gendarme didn't send it to the procurer, then it was not serious accusations, whatever. So the child protection service give back the children to the father who actually abused them. I mean, what kind of justice is that? I mean, what kind of judge you are? And what is that when the person who paid the judge who bring this decision contact the mother 3 weeks before the judgment has been done, exactly telling the judgment what will be. I mean, do you understand how bad is this? And 3 weeks later, the corrupted judge brings exactly the same decision that the enemy of the mother told the mother already. How corrupted and bad it is. I mean, I'm asking a question. When you are in the justice system, what motivates you to choose this career? Does it motivate you to provide justice and help people? Or this is the career to be a criminal? And maybe you are fucking hating on me. You want to fucking kill me saying this. But honestly, after all this shit is going on, why are you becoming a judge, a gendarme, a police, an investigator? After I understand also because the salary is not that high. I mean, some gendarmes and police, I mean, honestly, it was a year ago I was watching, there was an interview with a gendarme, and they had to protect prisoners during the transfer. And actually, those who attacked them had much more important weapons than the gendarme had. So 2 gendarmes lost their lives. So it's sometimes not even that is the problem, that their salary is very low, but they don't even have the equipment that is at least equivalent to the criminals. This is a very complex shit, but what it should not happen, that these criminals get away, because this is not the first time. And when criminals get away, especially when they are in power, the rotting just will go deeper and deeper and deeper. After, what do you want? When the whole people of a nation is enraged because of the injustice everywhere, I mean, when you put the rubbish under the carpet, that one day the whole nation will see the shit. What do you expect people to do? Then going on the street and burn houses and shops and cars? What do you want the people to do who are enraged because there is no justice? If a system is dysfunctional, it needs a reform. And when a system hasn't been reformed for hundreds of years, then there is a serious problem. I mean, imagine the cars. If they haven't evolved the last 100 years, they stay the same. So tell me why the justice system can evolve like technology can evolve. Why is it blocked? These are theoretical questions, you know. After we can talk about this hours and hours. It can be even if there is some really courageous reporters and put it out in public, everybody will be, you know, terrified at how horrible it is, but still justice is not provided. You know, still that little girl was not little anymore, but a young woman was destroyed psychologically, and an entire fire department is laughing on her, how they destroyed her, and many cases like that. I mean, I don't want to be nasty with France, you know, because I live in France and my children are French and I love France in a certain way. Maybe that's my problem, that I love France too much. But these people doing the same thing that royal families did in France. And what did people do? They rebelled against them. How far do you want this injustice to go? And you're developing your military this way and that way. But one day when people will have enough because they have nothing to lose. Because even if they die, it doesn't matter because the situation is that bad. How will you control millions? How will you control milliards? When a dirt under the carpet will be so big that the entire nation will see it. It's high time to sit down and bring back the real democratic values in your country. And I'm talking about not just France here, but Germany, England, Italy, Spain, whole Europe. That is the situation. And it's sad. When little children which that were unlucky to born a way that they have more capacities than others. And all they want is normal life. And they escape from a torture that adult shit asshole scientists doing on them. And you don't know how to help them because you don't know who is safe, who you can send them. Where do you send them? Do you send them to the Child Protection Service? Do you send them in foster home where they will be raped and given to families actually who will abuse them, sell them out again to these scientists for good money? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, all my respect and all my admiration to those judges, those gendarmes, those police, those army, those politicians who really are not corrupted and they really doing their job, but they become who they are because you are amazing. And I understand there's so much crimes out there, and when it's when you are on a tribunal and there are judges who are criminals, but you can't prove it, it must be fucking hard to work there. And the same applies for gendarmes and gendarmeries. Unbelievable. I read on a Portuguese group also on a TikTok channel. These are a Portuguese family in France, actually. Many of them was born in France. They're in a white-collar bureaucracy system. Many of them are in finances. And they ganged up on many people, and some of them are even judges, to lose their finances, their whole stability. And some of these people practically pushed by these Portuguese people, as Portuguese group, to commit suicide because the financial institute they are working, they have access to block financially a person totally. And when you are blocked financially, you can't work, you can't have a business because the finances are not flowing. And when you have zero money and all the financial help, for example, in social help, what you get from the government when you lose your job, you don't get it because they fabricate all kinds of reasons why you don't have a right for it. You can't do anything. They push into people into suicide. And these people go home to their children, they give hug to their children, sit down, eat the food, with food what they bought with the money that is actually dripping with the blood of other people's, other children whose fathers and mothers died because of them. And after it was not enough, but they sell out the kids also. So these people go home and hitting their chest that they work hard, What the fuck do you work hard? Killing people and children, and you have a status, you work in a financial institute? I mean, I'm telling always these people that they will receive karma, and they don't believe me, but you will. But the problem is that the injustice is already done. So me, whenever I ask karma provided from source, I always tell what I want in my life, good things to happen, because that is the karma for these people. After half the source does it, in a way, I don't care. But when you look at the society, when you look at countries all over the world, this is insane what's going on. How much crime people can get away with. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, I put up on my TikTok that this is really important for a man. For example, when you treat women badly, it causes a generational curse in your bloodline, that your daughter, the daughter of your daughter, and until it goes on as much as generation as you want, the curse will suffer because of your crimes. Until one day one of your one of your descendants will break this curse. But for that person has to be awakened. Just the simple things like that cause a generational curses. What do you think? What does it cause when you destroy an entire family? When you want to wipe out an entire bloodline because you are evil. And you're hoping to have a happy, fruitful life. Unbelievable. You will never have. People say, oh, if I have money, it's fine, I guarantee you that lots of milliardaires, I'm channeling on all kind of people. Milliardaires' kids are bored. They have everything. Name the brand of the car. They can have the most beautiful model if they want. Whatever they want, they have, and they bored. So what they do, these rich children, they torturing humans. This is ridiculous that you create a criminal organization on a dark web who torture children and adults, and these milliardaire kids for fun say, oh, I want this and this to commit suicide. So this criminal group organize everything in the life of that poor man or woman or child, so they would commit a suicide. This is disgusting. I channeled on in a cemetery. There was 2 tombs, and this criminal organization and these water sign woman, actually, who's treated like an earth angel, she's totally mentally sick. She organized that, for example, there was one girl and one boy who were put into this coffin alive, and they were filmed. It was broadcasted on a dark web. And the boy is, because he dared to stand up to a rich girl in a college or lycée, I don't remember which was that. And the rich girl got upset, used her father's credit card, and paid on a dark web that this organization will kidnap the boy and humiliate, because before they put the boy in this coffin, they sexually humiliated him and put in a coffin. There was a camera, it was broadcasted on a dark web. And this idiot girl was laughing on how this boy died. I channeled on, I was crying like a baby. When you are, bitch. That girl has no value. I don't want to be evil, but when shit asshole humans do such a thing, I wish you to go through the same. Excuse me. I don't want to be evil, but this is not the first time this bitch did that just because daddy has lots of money. And on top of that, this boy was abused in his family by his father. So he died with a dignity. So these idiot youngsters were not upset that that was not spectacular enough. Bitch, when you're bored enough to watch other people dying and you pay for it, unbelievable. Unbelievable. You can't imagine. I mean, honestly, when you're a channeler and souls give you this gift, and you're supposed to work with the police, you're supposed to work with the army or whatever to help them, and you see so much injustice and you can't do anything, because honestly, what can I do? I can't go there. I can't arrest them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And just because it didn't happen to you, it doesn't mean it will not happen to you in the future or your children. I mean, when you just sit there and do nothing, you know, and these people, these children, they just dying left and right. I mean, I give a prediction, a download about this organ trafficking. I don't even know if somebody did anything to arrest these people or do something. When you have a serial number of a heart that is transplanted, and actually there is more than 100 hearts goes on the same serial number. I gave the name, the hospital, everything. And you can, I still can see that the organ harvesting, illegal organ harvesting criminal ring is still going on. Too many fake earth angels, too many fake respected people has voice. That is a lie. And those who are the real victims, those who really suffer, they shut up, especially children. Unbelievable. So what do you want me to read on? There is many crimes going on. I'm asking the question, is it point reading on, channeling on? Who do you help? Do you help really the justice system? Do you help really the police or the gendarme? Or do you help the criminals to commit more? When you can break into somebody's house and make them practically disabled, so they can't go out and work, they can't go to the doctor, they're actually afraid going to the doctor, because when you have situation like that, for example, you accuse her that she was never ever pregnant, and the baby actually filmed in a tummy that is moving, you know, that she knows exactly she's pregnant. And she goes in a hospital, and they, not hospital, but the GP, after the GP sent her to the laboratory to do the blood test, because the pregnancy test is positive, and the blood test comes out, oh, it's negative. It's a blood group B plus when a mother is A negative. Do you claim that mother not to trust the health service? I mean, how the fuck the pregnancy test can be negative when she's A negative, no B positive, when they can't even get right the blood group? Or when she has symptoms, she goes in a hospital and they avoid all exam that could prove that she's fucking pregnant. Just because she's fat, nobody will notice it. And when it comes the time that the baby needs to be born, she disappears for 2 or 3 days because she's kidnapped and continuously kept under anesthesia. That she does not remember anything. Just when she wakes up, suddenly the flat tummy, and there is no baby in it anymore. The fuck is the baby? I mean, what a fucking asshole mind game is that? So she would never ever trust the health system, or she never know who to trust. And after, it's easy to teach her eyes that she's crazy. And how many cases like that? A narcissistic psychopath like this Lillian, or Pierre, or Anna, or Celine, or Marie commit crimes after crimes after crime, and people help them to cover it, make it invisible. Because if it's invisible, it does not exist. And whoever tried to talk about it is a crazy person. And they steal the downloads and the work, spiritual work of others, so they could harvest the fruit of the work of others, like Marie, who does put artificially fetus created in woman wombs when woman does not give authorization of that. Sending in, nurses to give nice adrenaline injections to old people to get their properties, so they would have a heart attack. Make somebody drug addicted, and after overdose it, saying, oh, she or he overdosed it, and she doesn't even know she was taking drug because they drugged her secretly just to have her property, or have some insurance shit on her, or whatever fucking criminal shit they created to make profit on her. Oh, Mari is a professional of that, isn't it, Mari? I know you're watching. Go just fucking report it. That's what you do anyway. Who the fuck's care? I don't. When you have an animal genetician who is supposed to work only with animals, he studied in university genetics only on animals, and he works for the governmental body where they're supposed to work with animals, and he's creating human fetus, and not only putting in humans, but stealing viruses that should never ever reach out to human, and infecting people so they would die, pass away. And this is a scientist who's well respected at his work. I mean, nobody checks those freezers, or nobody check those laboratories. There's no cameras, nothing. I mean, you do viruses, hold dangerous viruses in laboratories like that, and there is no security, or what the fuck is going on? And this man is still very respected and having a really high salary and doing shit crimes in the background and using his work. Who's protecting actually him? I mean, the first mistake the Galactic Federation did is to give any kind of technology to Earth. They should have never ever given anything, because everything is used to torture starseeds. Torture those actually were sent on Earth to make everything better. And these money-hungry, power-hungry shit humans was doing it. They're not ready for the technology that was given to humanity by the Galactic Federation. Are you kidding? Earth is not ready for development. Such a huge technical jump. Earth is not ready. When they are incapable to provide justice, and egoistic, narcissistic psychopaths like that are in power everywhere, are you kidding? I'm tired of this reading of crimes left and right, these people. Whatever happens, this knowledge what Source gave to High Priestess and the capacities won't be given to piece of shit like Celine and Marie. Because they're stealing spiritual gifts from other people. And they don't mind killing them for it. Just to have a high position in a justice system or a law enforcement system. Or in a government. Because all what counts is money. And in reality, they are the biggest criminals exist on earth. They are the key people in many criminal rings. Unbelievable. You will have nothing spiritually, and your Akashic record will be blocked, and this is your last lifetime, because it's enough. I mean, these bitches doing this for many lifetimes. Their soul does not go through any evolution. Source is fed up with this. I mean, these bitches pass away after their higher self will be disintegrated. And the energy will be used for all the harm fixed in a universe, what they caused. You can't give divine love to these criminals because they feed on it and they use it to destroy others, innocent people. Do you understand? There you go, again, Jade, or Elizabeth, or Lillian, I don't know which one name. She has so many fake identities. I don't think she even knows what is her original name. She wants to work in a justice system and a law enforcement system for good money, and that she could commit more crime. And this is the bitch who was paid by the girl with $1 million father to kill that boy. She got rich on it. And you're gonna give her position? Are you serious? How many innocent children has to die for entertaining rich idiot kids? And this bitch will get rich on it. She will do it herself. And you want to give her position in a justice system or in a law enforcement system? Are you kidding? And Mari? I mean, trade's done. All the financial acts, you will see that these bitches pay them on a dark web to commit these crimes. And they're providing this sick, horrific entertainment for rich people, usually rich kids who are bored. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So heavy crimes and so many people died because of this prostitute, and they still hoping to get a high position, a leader position, higher position than they had before. None of them has the qualification. None of them has the experience. Nothing. They have nothing. Just a fraudulent shit what they do, crime behind. I mean, are you kidding that these women, Marie, Celine, Jade, what the fuck is your name? Doesn't matter. You trace them their qualification. It's fraudulent. They might be a real qualification, but that real person is killed by them. And they took over their qualification. And many of them are prostitutes. Some of them was like there is a couple, Aquarius and Virgo. The woman is Virgo. When she was in her 20s, she was a lap dancer with zero qualification. And this Aquarius man who pushed her up, find her better and better jobs, where she opened her leg to everybody. She knows nothing about her métier, her job. She knows nothing. There is no legal qualification behind. Do you understand? She's a big fucking criminal behind a mask of a saint, just because she has blue eyes, blonde hair, and petite structure. She looks like an earth angel. Do you know how many women and children she killed to look like an earth angel? You will be surprised, huh? Unbelievable. I mean, I'm tired reading on these energies and nobody does anything about them. Source will, don't worry. Source will. I mean, what can you tell these bitches? I mean, these bitches, if you tell them Source will take your child, they laugh. They're killing their own children. I mean, many of them deliberately. I mean, these orgies, Luciferian orgies they have, they get pregnant deliberately, a certain moon cycle. And when a baby born, if they manage to make the baby get that far, they sacrifice the baby straight away. It does not even, the system doesn't even knows about it. They get pregnant to sacrifice them. Do you understand? And after she goes to the church where she's a first lady, or she goes to the gendarmerie, or she goes to the tribunal, and she's celebrated like somebody powerful, just, and divine. And if she can't get pregnant, doesn't matter. She will still a baby of somebody's ass. And after they get jealous watching a real earth angel, that she knows so many things, and her prediction is always correct, oh, they have to ruin that earth angel. They have to steal all what they can from her. I mean, this is a fucking parasite, clown. Parasite and clown, ridiculous clown, Jezebel energy. It's really tiring. When you have these Virgo women or water sign women, from their childhood, they have diagnosis they are mentally sick. And you put them in high position in a justice and legal system and law enforcement system and army. So they get upset that they dirt is out now. So they hacking all healthcare system and paying all kind of psychiatrists to make look like the Earth Angel who's crazy. Bitch, never ever anybody did a diagnosis on her, and she saw lots of psychiatrists and psychologists. She worked with psychologists because she studied psychology, and nobody ever give a diagnostic about that she has a mental disease, because she doesn't have. That it is possible to do in a legal system that a schizophrenic person or a bipolar person in a leader position cause corruption to accuse a healthy person to be crazy, that there is a serious problem with the legal system if they can't see this. Even now, those people who's listening to me, they're sending to each other messages with lies, trying to manipulate procureurs, judges, lawyers, powerful people. Unbelievable. My question is that if somebody like me, I'm living in isolation for more than 8 years now. They made my body practically disabled, so I won't be able to work. They blocking everything on the internet, so I could not make even 1 centime or receive any donations on internet. They push me in poverty, and there's so many people are like that outside of me. Other people like me. And we are accused to be a criminals. Excuse me, where are the millions that we're supposed to earn with the crime that actually you committed? And you project your crime on me and on other people who are innocent like me? Do I drive a luxury car? Do I have luxury vêtements, clothes? Do I have cleaners coming in my house cleaning it up? Do I have paysagists of doing my garden? If I'm that fucking criminal you say I am, where is the money? Oops, it's you who have it. It's you who has the cleaner. It's you who have the paysagist in your garden. It's you who have expensive branded clothes, car, house, decoration. My question is that, can you permit that with your salary? Because your salary is quite good, but what you have, you can't permit with even a good salary. You have to have millions that you steal from other people, that you create with crimes. And you blame other innocent people with your crimes like you do blame me. Unbelievable. And after they break into a house of somebody who can't even get out of the bed because they destroyed her health, making photos that is dirty. They forget to mention that they destroyed everything in a house, including the health of the person, make it impossible that she can earn money. And what is the most funniest thing when it comes to the justice system? They go front of the judge. Oh, she committed crime. She stole the money of this and this and this. Excuse me, where the fuck is the money? Don't you think if she would have that money, that house wouldn't be dirty? She wouldn't be that sick. Because actually she could go to the hospital, get a treatment. She wouldn't drive a ruined damn Peugeot that is 20 years old. Why are you driving a car 60,000 euros worth? Or even more. You can't even afford it with a good salary. Where your money is coming from, because you are accusing somebody who you pushed into poverty that she's stealing money from everybody. Where the fuck is the money? You say she's drugged? Really? Where she buy the drug? And then, when you break into her house, inject her against her will to prove your fucking lies? People should wake up and not listen to lies and gaslighting, but use their fucking brain. If somebody's criminal and earns so much fucking money, they won't live in a dirty house and not being able to get out of the bed, and nobody's looking after them, nobody is helping them. While the person who's accusing them getting richer and richer and richer. And there is no logical explanation where does her money is coming from. And her luxurious lifestyle when she was just a fucking lap dancer prostitute a few years before. Or a hairdresser who couldn't even buy a hairdresser salon. My question is, who will speak up for those children who these people killed? Who will speak up for those people who has their property stolen by Marie, Celine, Anna, Jade, Lillian, Elizabeth, what the fuck are their names? These names are coming out continuously. Pierre, Etienne, Dominique, Isabelle, Leanne, Michelle. Who speaks up for those children who die? So these rich bitches could have more money. I mean, this is a greed on a level that is unbelievable. Unbelievable. These people, source never wanted them to be rich because they never satisfied and they do everything for money. They don't mind killing, they don't mind destroying, and that's why source never ever wanted them to be rich, because money makes them crazy. And they can't accept their own destiny. That's why they have to steal other people's destiny, because in their destiny there is no riches, no fame, no high profile jobs, no businesses. Because souls never ever wanted to become a powerful rich person, because they can't handle it. They are evil. It makes them crazy. They are crazy about money, and it's never ever enough. They stole once money from people, they steal second, third, fourth, 10 times, and it will never stop because it will be never enough. These are high-profile criminals who enjoy doing what they're doing. They enjoy killing children. They enjoy destroying families. They enjoy killing old people to steal their properties. They enjoy raping people, sex trafficking people, organ trafficking, all kind of shit. I mean, all the shit I'm reading, they go back to the same circle. The same criminals, same names comes out. Oh, it's been 4 years, the same names coming out. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I have that news for those Luciferian shit who trying to siphon. You will die by tomorrow, midday. You are here to siphon. You will die by tomorrow morning. You understand? 11:30, you will be dead. This is not evilness. This is on ETA. You have no right to come on my YouTube channel, whatever it is, podcast, whatever, and use my voice to try to siphon what is not yours. I promise you, you will regret it. These dark witches, bitches. Unbelievable. Funny thing, they are accusing the 51-year-old woman who had no business with more than 3 men in all of her life to be a prostitute, when they, just one weekend, in an exchanges orgy setup, sleep with more than 15 men. And these are the bitches who are accusing a 51-year-old woman who had no more than 3 men in her life that she gave authorization to touch her. And these women enjoying each weekend in an exchanges parties, willingly opening their legs to more than 50 men in a 1 or 2 hours. And they accusing this 51-year-old woman to be a prostitute. That's how she earned her money. That's how she can pay the paysagista for the garden. That's how she can't pay a cleaner. You destroy her spine, you destroy her hips, and after you say she's lazy, she doesn't want to go to work, but then she worked, you phoned the agency she worked for and practically blackmailed them to send her away. So you could prove your lie that she's lazy, she can't even tidy up her house. When you deliberately destroyed her bone structure, you even did illegal operation in a fucking veterinary operating room. You paid for it. So she would be deformed totally. She physically won't be able to walk and clean. So you could finally show the world that she's dirty, she's lazy, she doesn't do anything. So you could be the hero, the surf angel, the magnific woman. How many men will dream about you, that you are the earth angel, and you will lie to them, love bomb them, that they are the only men, while you go to those Luciferian exchanges, meetings, where men after men after men goes through you. And you play this innocent earth angel to these men, you make them fall in love with you. Unbelievable. And you project your promiscuous prostitute nature on that woman. You are actually locked into her own house that you're trying to steal from her. You call yourself earth angel, you go in a church, sit in the front row, like your rightful place as a first lady. And the funny thing is, you dare to lift your fucking bottom and read the Bible and teach. Are you fucking serious? You don't even know who is God. Yeshua does not even know who the fuck you are. Lucifer does. Well, the other things coming out. I'm tired of reading about this. I asked the question if humanity deserves to be saved. When you promote prostitutes like that, criminals like that, evil people like that, to operate freely and openly to kill children and accuse innocent people and destroy innocent people's life, and you don't even say one fucking word. You don't even go. I mean, you can't just go in your flat and your house. It's not your business. You mind your own business, you just survive, because very soon you won't be able to even survive, because beaches like that will be everywhere, each corner of your city. You won't be able even to breathe. This is not just this time you survive. Next time you won't. Next time you will be the one she put the knife on your throat to take your blood. And you know what to do, what Luciferians do, because you saw them doing it. You will be the next. You don't know when it's you are the next. The only way to get rid of them, if they are taken down in the justice system, the truth of their crime is out, and they punished and stopped, and certainly not given to them power, more and more power, to commit more and more crimes. Simple as that. That is not prostitution. When you use voice to skull technology to try it, and on top of that, you drug that person to make that person look like a prostitute, because she's masturbating or whatever. No, that is not a prostitute. The prostitute is who goes on these exchanges parties, open her legs to many, many men who are powerful men, and after manipulate this man with the video, that these men, judges, procureurs, lawyers, police, gendarme, has to do whatever she wants. That is the prostitute. Not the one who doesn't have money for breast lift, or all kind of are you kidding? Beauty treatments. She does not even have a money to have a cleaner, while this bitch has everything there and accusing with her own crime an innocent person. That you don't have a brain, you don't think, you don't look around, you can't see. People need to open their eyes and wake up until it's not too late.